My name is Alex McCord. I'm 27. I live in Kendal in Cumbria. Just moved here. I've been here a couple of months, and I graduated from Warwick University with a degree in philosophy. And then I kind of bounced around the country for a while, working remotely in PR. I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do when I left university. So I did the super stereotypical thing, and I continued working at my university job for a couple of months, and then I went off and did the whole gap year. Knowing what to do for a career was always difficult for me. I was always kind of torn between so many things. Do I want to teach? Do I want to write? Do I want to try and do music or something? And then here's the cat that I told you about. And I was having a difficult time. I was working all these little bit of jobs, and eventually my partner just said to me, right, 3 months time, you're gonna tell me I want to do X, and that doesn't mean your life job, just what you want to try to work at right now. Just get a target and walk towards it. And then I started studying for a journalism qualification as well, and I became a gold standard qualified journalist because I realized I like writing. I like coming up with ideas, I like writing, and I thought, well, that sounds like a good place to go. And from that and all the work I did there, I kind of stumbled into PR, which kind of felt like it ticked all those boxes, and since then I've really enjoyed it. So I work in PR, and I don't exactly have a nailed down title in the role that I have. I suppose it's just PR assistant. But what exactly that means is a little bit nebulous. It's a very interesting profession in that way, because what you actually do as a PR really will depend on the clients you're working with, the size of the business you are in, and the sizes of the businesses or people you are working for. I once saw a definition that said that public relations is just all about maintaining relationships between different people and whatever that could entail. So the day-to-day in PR, while it can vary a lot depending on what clients you're working with, it's generally going to involve a lot of writing, a lot of editing, a lot of pitching to journalists, and a lot of idea creation. I am a remote worker, and I am in a company of two, and that's one of the nicest things. I don't need to really be anywhere for PR most of the time, and I like that. It means I've been able to move. I've lived in Brighton. I now moved up here to the Lake District because my partner got a new job, and it meant we could move without it being a massive deal, and it kind of gives me the freedom, and I like that. And the other things I do like as well is the amount of variation you get in a job role. Having a job where you have to do so many different things and learn so much. You have to learn about, manufacturing this day, then technology the next day, then construction the next day, and then genetics or all kinds of crazy different fields. And you have to just crash course yourself through so much. And it keeps everything so fresh. Some of the challenges in PR, it's going to depend really who you're working for, but it's going to be a target-driven environment generally. You need to get a certain amount of coverage, or you have to achieve a certain level of something for the people you're working for, and that means you can't sit back and relax. You have to kind of be proactive. You have to get out there and try new and different things all the time. It can be a bit stressful when it reaches a point where maybe it's a couple of days left and you haven't got what you need to get, and it can kind of be as you're kind of scrambling to try and pull everything off, and that can be a stressful time. Yeah. If you want to get into PR, the best way you can probably do it is to just have a really nice portfolio showing off your writing skills, showing off what you can do, and just study the industry. It's hard to kind of get experience doing PR freelancing exactly without having a reputation for yourself, because a lot of businesses won't want to work with someone who has never done PR before. If you just say, "Oh hi, I'll do this for you," that's probably not gonna work. If you've at university, if you've helped run events, promote events, running social media pages, that can be really good. That's some very relevant experience that people can look at and go, okay, all right, they're aware of generally how businesses and the world kind of interact, or individuals can kind of get their name out there, and that's a good start in. This is kind of lame, but the best piece of advice is actually from a philosophy book that I've always liked, and it sounds very pretentious, but it's a quote from Aristotle, which is, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And I've always liked that, because it's kind of understanding what you want in life, understanding how you kind of interact with people, and kind of being a better person. That kind of has to start with a lot of self-reflection, a lot of kind of thinking, what do I want? What do I like? What kind of thing do I need to aim for? And you can kind of just go from there. It doesn't mean you have to have it all figured out. It doesn't mean everything is going to be your lifelong project, but just, you can start from there and kind of move on. And I've always thought that was good.